There we go. We are officially live. I have a new way of doing this now where I'm like pre-scheduling it, but the problem is when I do that, I have to hit an extra button to go live. And sometimes I forget. And here we are. I spent 15 minutes actually just talking to myself.
Private 737 contact Delaware Tower 120.
I thought I was talking to...
Tower 2095 for Private 737, good day.
Good day.
I thought I was talking to you fine people, but actually I was talking to myself.
Tower, Private Air 737 on the ILS 25 left.
Private Air 737, Private Air 737 LA Tower. Hello, wind 23010, runway 25 left, clear to land.
Clear to land 25 left, Private Air 737.
Hey, we've seen this guy before. This guy's a good pilot. If I remember correctly. I'm almost certain. This was the guy who did like a quick turn here. He came in, popped himself down on the GA ramp, and then hopped back out of here like 20 minutes. I'm having a hallucination that this is our guy who did this maybe on our last session. Here we go. Now I'm getting chat. See, I was sitting here like the chat is unbelievably quiet here, and now I'm getting people in. Yes, Caleb. I said possibly my last. Because my solo cert expires this week on Wednesday. And so I don't know what happens when that happens, but it's booked out. We've, all of the session, at least whenever I can control in the evenings after work is booked tomorrow and Wednesday. So technically this is my last possible session until I have no authority over these lands anymore. So I don't know what happens when you expire. I guess you probably beg and you get another one, or you do another training session, I would suppose. I would love to do the OTS, eventually someday, but until then, this is the last of the foreseeable future. But who knows what could come. So, is the title a hyperbole? Probably. Yeah, I'm sure we'll be back here. But who knows? Who knows? We will probably be at Lindbergh next. Or I'll just start streaming flights. Which would be fine. I've been flying a lot more lately. I've just had the flying bug a lot more than the controlling bug. And scheduling has not been easy to control. So, been a lot easier to just fly lately. Here's our private air. My only, I want to fly the BBJ as well, but I just don't like that there's no... I guess it doesn't matter if you're the one flying it. But there's just no real model matching for the, you just get this white 737 when any other 737, everyone else is going to see you in a real livery. Private Air 737, welcome to Los Angeles. Make left when able. And taxi via Alpha to the ramp. We'll see ya.
Left when able, Alpha to the ramp, Private Air 737, good day.
Get a nice close-up look on him on his rollout. I could tell he probably thought about taking that high speed, but his brakes are thanking him that he didn't. I may have tried to force the high speed if I were him, but this is a much more comfortable turn off. I feel like my camera views on the south side are just a little off. Like this should be closer to the touchdown zone. All right, we're still in the 30s as far as total flights, so we're hoping to get some more traffic going here. That is a collision alert that does not involve me. Hey, what up, Matthew? Oh, good to see you, bro. Good to see you, bro. We made it. We're here. We got the next 3 hours, baby. The next 3 hours. It's just us. I don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow, Matthew. But the next 3 hours, it's just us. Okay, where's this? Oh, it's... Jesus, fuck. Well, they are coming. They're heading our way. Oh my God. They got 600 feet. I hope they got visual SEP. One guy's 700 feet above the other one. 500. One of them looks like he paused. I think one of them. Did that look the same to y'all that it looked to me? See, that's why I didn't move it. I just figured it was gonna go off again because he's going so much they're both going so fast. He's going 420 knots compared to this guy going 350 knots. I mean, it's just not gonna work. He needs to get this guy out of the way, maybe. I mean, or get this guy out of the way. I mean, you know, I hate to comment on stuff that I don't know how to do, which this is something I don't know how to do, is approach control, but they're gonna run into each other 300 feet away from each other now, vertically. And what's the distance between them? Splat T. Yeah, they got 3/4 of a mile separation and 200 feet vertically. And this guy's going 50 knots faster. Bro. Bro, what the fuck? Hey, Captain Burger, what's up, bro? No, I'm not gonna stop controlling my my solo cert. Just is expiring in a couple days, so I'm sure I can get it extended, or hey, God willing, maybe get an OTS or something. But I don't really know how it works. But I do know that my solo expires the end of the day Wednesday, and everything's booked up tomorrow and Wednesday as far as other controllers doing shit. So, god damn. So, this is my last foreseeable session until I get something figured out with my solo. Hey, and thank you for asking about my sister. I appreciate that. She's doing great. She's recovering. Everything went smoothly. She had her medical event that we were worried about last stream. So, dude, I appreciate you asking. Everything went as planned. She's recovering as planned. I was joking with my dad yesterday. He reached out to me to see how she was doing. I said, hey, well, she's back to barking orders. She's already barking orders, so she must be feeling good. But yeah, I spent most of yesterday. Okay, yeah, now this guy got vectored, right? They both.
Southwest 456, Islands 24 right.
Finally. Southwest 456, LA Tower. Hello, wind 23010, runway 24 right, clear to land.
Roger, clear land 24 right, Southwest 456.
Here, we'll get the fucking flyby on this guy. Good news is when it's less busy, we can get a better view of all of the arrivals. And I also made a couple of decisions since the last stream. I decided I'm not going to stream the Discord voice chat anymore when I'm on here. It's just way too much of a distraction and annoyance, at least for me. And I'm not going to listen on other frequencies either. Because, man, I was watching back my stream, and it was actually really annoying me. My own stream was annoying. Those two things were annoying me, and they were kind of annoying me when I was doing it. Then watching it back, I was like, man, I wouldn't want to watch this. Yo, that was nice. Hey, that was very nice. Southwest 456, welcome to Los Angeles. Make left when able. Cross runway 24 left. Taxi via left on Echo to the ramp. We'll see you.
Roger, cross 24 left on Echo, then Echo to the ramp for Southwest 456.
Close enough. Close enough. I'll take it. He gets the idea. We're making left turns until we're on Echo all the way to the ramp. He gets it. I hate to blurt out all this shit to these guys, but is SoCal on above? Yes, SoCal is on above. We have Muhammad on the SoCal combined frequency 128.05. That's our current departure frequency. Man, it's so nice. I watched my own preview to see like the number of flights we have in and out, and I mean like. I know it was like 2 or 3 weeks ago I started this little layout, but I'm still like, shit, I'm proud of this little layout I got, dude. I didn't fucking, like, there are these apps that'll make these, like, overlays for you, and I don't know what it is that's wrong with me. I could not figure them out, dude. Like, when I was trying to stream flights a few months back, I could not get these free layout, overlay maker things to work, and then I just made this little crappy thing, and I love it. I'm looking at it myself. How many arrivals do we have right now? Damn. We could use some more departures. 9 is pretty light for LA. I mean, let's be honest. I'd like to see like 39 departures.
Tower, hello again. Private Air 737, request IFR clearance to Miami.
Oh, here we go. Beautiful. Private Air 737, LA Tower. Hello, clearance on request number 1, expect PDC.
Expect PDC, Private Air 737.
This our dude. I love this guy. He did this last time. He does a quick turn. He does what I like him because I do this shit. I like to go into a place, land, and just immediately file something. You know, refill my water. You know, maybe take a leak, get back in the chair, push back, and advise ready for effing taxi. That's what I do when I do this. I like to do a turn somewhere. He's going to Miami next. Where did he come from? Well, it's too late now, I guess. If I remember, I'll ask him when I taxi him. Look at all these arrivals we got now, though. Look at this. They got it sorted out finally. I guess those two planes didn't hit each other. That was pretty crazy how close those got. That would have made it onto like Blanco Lirio or something, you know. That would have definitely.
737. Any chance you pass on a request to departure for an unrestricted climb? We're going to be climbing upstairs like a bat out of hell with how light we are.
Private Air 737. I can make the request for you, but you'll almost certainly have a 5,000 foot cap on your departure. But I'll make the request.
Copy, thanks.
Los Angeles Tower, Southwest 2353 with you on the ILS 24 right.
Southwest 2353 LA Tower. Hello, wind 23010. Runway 24 right, clear to land.
24 right, clear to land, 2353.
Yeah, hell yeah, Matthew. We need 69 departures. That would be nice. This guy's going to... TUS is Tucson, right? Tucson and not Tulsa. Is TUL Tulsa? That would be too easy, wouldn't it? Yeah, TUS is Tucson. Yep. Hey, boom. Beautiful. All right. And TUL is Tulsa. Good. All right. I got the brains. My dad used to always do this.
Challenger 515, Charlie 25 left.
There was some like Challenger 515 Charlie LA Tower, wind 23010, runway 25 left, clear to land.
25 left, clear to land, 515 Charlie.
Used to be a professional wrestler who would look into the camera and go, "I got the brains, Mr. TV announcer." I had like a sudden flashback of that. Southwest 363 LA Tower, you up?
Southwest 363, well funnel, 24 up.
Southwest 363 LA Tower, wind 23010, runway 24 right, clear to land number 2, following a company 737 on a 1 mile final.
24 right, clear to land, Southwest 363 there.
Hell yeah, dude. I think we got the camera angles right, though, on this north side. Look at that. All right. Southwest 2353, welcome to Los Angeles. Make left to enable. Cross runway 24 left.
We're across 24 left, 2353.
Southwest 2353, taxi via Echo to the ramp. We'll see ya.
Echo to the ramp, 2353. Thank you, sir.
All right, beautifully done. Now we'll head over here. We'll watch this Challenger land, and we'll do the same thing with him. Oh boy, and then that Southwest is going to be right behind. We might see the Southwest in the background, by the way. You might see that Southwest back there. Boy, there's our Challenger. Boy, right at the 1,000-footer. What a pro. Beautiful. Beautifully done. Challenger 5 Charlie, welcome to Los Angeles. Make left to enable. Taxi via Alpha to the ramp. We'll see you.
Left turn out for parking, 515 Charlie.
Like an old pro. All right, here comes our other Southwest 363. I forget which of these guys was almost involved in that. Oop, we got speed brakes up. Never a good sign. The speed brakes are up, gentlemen. Oh. Hey, a little wobble, but hey, he's on the center line. Touchdown within the 1,000-footers. Definitely appeared to be probably the most firm and maybe wiggly in terms of the connection, but seriously not bad though. I mean, We haven't seen a really bad one yet. It had the makings, but he saved it in the end. Southwest 363, welcome to Los Angeles. Make left when able. Cross runway 24 left. He saved it on the rollout, that's for sure. There was a moment where it looked a little wobbly. Southwest 363, firm, welcome to Los Angeles. Make left when able. Cross runway 24 left.
Okay, left when able, cross 24 left, Southwest 362, thanks.
Southwest 363, make left on Echo, taxi via Echo to the ramp. Check your transponders, squawk mode Charlie, it's switched to standby on touchdown.
Okay, Echo and then Echo to ramp, we'll go Charlie now, thanks, Southwest 362.
All right, I got 7 departures on the ground now, though. We are getting there. We are getting there. Yeah, it's not like we have 9 departures and they're all flying around in the air somewhere. That was the case when I got on, I think. Something similar. I just can't listen to those engine sounds constantly. It starts to really annoy me. How about some nice, relaxing jazz music? I just hope this isn't AI. I don't know about you guys, but I'm looking for music now. Like just background noise type shit. Every channel's now just AI. AI fabricated ass music. I want real music from a guy that doesn't care if I use it. But also, if you're not monetizing your YouTube channel, can't you just play whatever you want anyway? Isn't it just that, like, whoever made the music will get the non-existent ad revenue? That's my understanding of the rule, and if that's the case, I'll just start playing any old kind of music on here. I just haven't given it much thought. I'm sure some of you guys know the rules pretty well. Ryland Dennis says, why you're last? Oh, just because my solo cert is expiring. My solo cert expires on 2 a.m. Thursday, so I consider it Wednesday to be expiring. And there are sessions scheduled for Tuesday and Wednesday that do not involve me, so until we get a new solo, this is my last 3 hours here. But probably not my last ever here. But it is my last on this solo. And it hasn't been extended. Who knows? We may very well be back at Lindbergh soon. Or maybe I'll finally do that Yuma Tower idea I've been talking about. Where we all just mob on Yuma, Arizona. We put like 8 planes in the pattern at Yuma. I love that in the chat. Are you going back to San Diego? That's so funny. You were thinking it like as I was saying it, dude. Yeah. Yeah, unless and until I can get another solo, or can't you just take your OTS check out? Well, that is what I'm waiting for, what I'm trying to get. Yeah. I'm ready to do it. I've got it on request, but I am one of many, and so But yeah, I would love to just take my OTS because I don't know. The only mistakes I've made, actually, I found out weren't even mistakes.
737 with
Recently.
Mike short of Alpha ready for taxi.
What was that? Private Air 737 LA Tower. Check transponder squawk mode Charlie, and oh, there you go, we got you. Runway 25 left, taxi via Alpha Foxtrot, altimeter 29995, and that initial climb will be 5,000 feet.
Under Alpha Foxtrot 29995 and 5,000 feet. Private Air 737.
Yeah, he wanted a higher initial climb, and I feel for him because I fly the Longitude, which has a similar problem, and I can't just imagine. I also fly the 737. And I like to do it with no passengers, even though I'll do the Southwest.
Good evening, this is United 1157, looking for taxi with Mike.
United 1157, LA Tower. Hello, runway 25 right, taxi via Bravo.
25 right via Bravo, United 1157.
I will often do it with no passengers, just kind of for fun, or take it around the pattern. And it does climb like an MF. As soon as you're up, you're trimming that thing, or especially with a 5,000 initial climb, you may be tempted to just especially if you got the auto throttle on, you may be tempted to just turn on that autopilot. You don't have to put so much forward pressure on that yoke for so long. I understand the struggle, but hey, it's also part of the fun. Flying these rich MFs around, really cramp sky style when you give them that tech route.
Private Air 737 ready to go 25 left.
Private Air 737 RNAV Hyper, wind 23010, runway 25 left, clear for takeoff.
RNAV to Hyper, cleared for takeoff 25 left. Private Air 737.
All right, we're doing some business now, but this is my very first departure in 47 minutes of being online at LA, so it has been rather slow so far. So yeah, I am certainly Ice-T. I am certainly echoing your sentiments. I would love to just do my OTS, but But until then, we'll do this, and then I'm going to fly for the rest of the week, pretty much. Maybe we'll do Lindbergh. If Matthew O gets his S1, I'll come over to Lindbergh, especially if I don't have a cert for this yet. Private Air 737, contact SoCal departure. We'll see you.
Our departure for
He really is climbing like hell. Look at him. That is the best climb we've seen in a while. Yeah, he wasn't effing around about that climb. I saw him climb, and then after I talked to him, I thought, you know what? He was like way higher than anybody at that point in the runway. I like that guy. Okay, well, I just got a great one. Is somebody in my chat requesting a push and start? This guy Will Long says, hey, I'm 238, I need push on to Charlie. I'm not seeing you on my you would have to be right down here. I think you must be logged in an observer mode or something. I'm not seeing you at all. So maybe you're in my chat because you've been calling up on frequency and I haven't been saying anything back to you. So you've been like, what the hell is this guy ignoring me? I know my mic works. You're probably connected as an observer. That's my guess. Yep, there we go. American 238, LA Tower. Yeah, he wasn't connected at all. Yeah, just call me when you're ready, bro. That's hilarious. Hey, I hear you though, man. I'll like turn my stream on to see to get the chat or to see who's watching, and I'll forget to mute it, and then I'll hear somebody in some radio guy calling in from 20 seconds ago.
American 238, push on Charlie.
There's our dude. American 238, LA Tower. Hello, pushback onto Charlie approved, face east.
Push on Charlie approved, face east, American 238.
That's hilarious. Let's see our dude. That's him right there. We'll watch his pushback. We don't have anybody coming in anytime soon. I got this great flight plan.
On November 7612 Juliet, landmark. I've got information, Mike. I'd like to open up my IFR flight plan, Santa Barbara, please.
November 7612 Juliet, LA Tower. I don't have a flight plan on file with that call sign. I think you may have filled it out incorrectly because I just got one for Santa Barbara, but it's got the call sign is KLAX.
That's my bad. I'm refiling right now. 7612 Juliet. Sorry about that.
Roger that. No problem. I expect PDC. All right. And he's in an SR-22 and he's going to do Santa Barbara. Check out the tech route here. KLAX, KSBA. That's going to be type PQ. And yep, 6,000. He's doing the LAX Papa 69 routing. I love that. Hilarious. Hilarious if you have the sense of humor of a 14-year-old.
Good evening.
Which I do have.
18 with Mike ready for taxi.
United 1718 LA Tower. Runway 25 right, taxi via Bravo.
27 right via Bravo, United 1718.
And we're going to go 128.05. And actually, I'm going to click off, click back on, boom. Now it looks beautiful.
LA Tower, good day. American 72 Heavy requesting push and start onto Charlie 10.
American 72 Heavy LA Tower. Pushback in the alleys at your discretion. Advise short of Charlie for taxi.
Pushback Okay, that question then advise short of Charlie for American 72 at this time.
November 7612 Juliet, PDC sent, and I gave you that same LAX Papa 69 routing. You can ignore the dinty transition in the text there.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much. 7612 Juliet. I'm programming it in now, and I'll be right back with you.
Roger that. Yeah, some parts of the PDC system make you like choose a transition, but for some of the less done SIDs, like the Ventura 8 is pretty much just to Santa Barbara. You have to pick between two transitions that are not part of the tech route. Anyway, this shit nobody cares about, I'm sure, but and our American guy's facing wrong direction, but that's okay. We'll just we'll have him make that U-turn.
And it's our American 238. Can we expect 25 right or 24 left tonight?
American 238, expect runway 25 right.
Alright, expect 25 right. We had 24 left plugged in to Simbrick give us, so just give us a second.
Roger that. Yeah, it'll be a shorter taxi and a shorter flight if you take 25 right.
Of course.
See, I like this guy's attitude. You guys know we see this all the time, where SimBrief gives you a runway, and then I give you a different runway, and you have a moment of like, damn it, well, what do I do here? This guy's got the right idea. I'll give you whatever you want. As you all know, quote, it's your funeral. But I know which direction it's turning, so if it's making a left turn, I'm going to get you on that left runway.
American 238, we're ready to taxi information Mike 25 right.
American 238, runway 25 right. Make a U-turn, taxi via Bravo.
U-turn via Bravo, American 238.
Excuse me.
Skywest 4975, ready to push 52 Echo. Gonna push short of Charlie, we got Mike Southwest, or Skywest 4975.
Tower 7612 Juliet is ready to taxi runway 25 left, and I do still have Mike. Alpha Foxtrot up to 25 left, 7612 Juliet, thanks.
Oh, we got a nice little orderly taxi flow working here. I accidentally muted myself, so you guys probably didn't hear that last transmission. That was my fault. All right, we got our first guy pulling up the Foxtrot. Is he going to do full length?
LA Tower, 1718 coming up on runway 25 or 25 right, ready to roll.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, and he is going to go full length. We love this guy. He calls me as he's passing Foxtrot. I love this guy. United 1718, wind, or RNAV Docker, wind 23010, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV Docker, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff, United 1718.
Tower, JetBlue 124, just off gate 55, request taxi.
JetBlue 124 LA Tower. Hello, runway 25 right, taxi via Bravo, altimeter 299.5.
295, 25 right via Bravo, JetBlue 124, hello.
The one thing I learned when I started doing LA is that you can think of what runway you're going to get in two different ways. There's correct runway, and then there's easiest runway. When we're not that busy, your controller is just going to give you the easiest runway, usually. And that's just whichever one you're parked closest to. So if you're on the south side, you're going to go to 25 right. Or if you're on the north side, you're going to go to 24 left. If you're on an A380, you're going to 24 left.
Tower American 72 Heavy, my apologies, GSX completely stuffed me out with that push there, but we have information mark on board, ready for taxi at my 25 right.
American 72 Heavy, LA Tower. Nothing to apologize for, you're still on the ramp there. Runway 25 right, taxi via Bravo.
My 25 right, taxi via Bravo for American 72 Heavy, thanks.
Oh shit, I missed this. God damn it. There we go, here's our guy. Our United 1718. American 238, runway 25 right, line up and wait.
25 right, line up and wait, American 238.
United 1718, contact SoCal departure, we'll see you.
Hello, departure, United 1718, we'll see you.
November 7612 Juliet, runway 25 left, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, 25 left, 7612 Juliet, thanks.
Alright, we're gonna make these guys drag race. What do y'all think? The SR22 versus the A321? Who do you think's gonna win that?
Air France 028, hello, we are currently in the midfield, satellite concourse facing north on Mike with information. Mike, request taxi 25 right.
American 238, RNAV Docker, wind 23010, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff. American 238, RNAV Docker, wind 23010, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV Docker 25 right, cleared for takeoff, American 238. Air France 028 Heavy, LA Tower. Hello. Just for future reference, this is not a big deal, but technically you're supposed to call me for pushback on the mic. Runway 25 left, or correction, runway 24 left, taxi via Mike, Delta, Lima, Echo.
And could we take 25 right, please, for Air France 028?
Air France 028, A5, that's no problem. Air France 028, Heavy, runway 25 right, taxi via November 2, November, Bravo.
November 2, November, Bravo. Yeah, I wasn't sure if I was supposed to call you, but apparently I was wrong, and I pushed anyway, so sorry.
It's all good. It always happens that way, it seems.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's really, I like to tell them it's not a big deal when they're literally the only guy in the entire area of the airport, because it's like truly not a big deal. American 238, contact SoCal departure, we'll see you.
Departure, look at our rocket ship, brother.
Beautiful thing. JetBlue 124, runway 25 right, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, 25 right, JetBlue 124, assuring a Falcon or a Starship.
November 7612 Juliet, caution wake turbulence when departing A321 on parallel. Wind 230 at 11, runway 25 left, clear for takeoff.
25 left, clear for takeoff. We got the Airbus inside, 7612 Juliet, thanks.
And Tower American 72 Heavy will be ready upon reaching.
American 72 Heavy, roger. Sierra 7612 Juliet, contact SoCal departure. We'll see you.
Over to SoCal now, 7612 Juliet. Thanks for your help.
LA Tower, short final on ILS, runway 25 left, Saudi 121.
Saudi 121, LA Tower, wind 23011, runway 25 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 25 left, Saudi 121, thank you.
Skywest 175, Eagles Nest, taxi.
SkyWest 4975, LA Tower, runway 25 right, taxi via Bravo, altimeter 29905.
Bravo 25 right, scale 4975.
LA Tower, good evening, 99660, ready for push wake.
United 9660, LA Tower, pushback in the L at your discretion, advice short of Charlie for taxi.
No pushback at my description, and I expect Charlie for taxi 9966.
Intentional aircraft LA information, November is now current, wind 23011, altimeter 29905. JetBlue 124, RNAV Docker, wind 23011, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff.
25 right, clear for takeoff, JetBlue 124.
American 72 Heavy, runway 25 right, line up and wait.
0 right, line up the wait for American 72 Heavy.
Saudia 121, welcome to Los Angeles, make right when able. Taxi via Hotel Juliet, hold short, runway 25 right.
Taxi through, can you repeat that again?
Saudia 121, taxi via Hotel Juliet, hold short, runway 25 right.
Taxi through Hotel Juliet, hold short, runway 25 right. Copy that, Saudi 121.
Oh shit. JetBlue 124, contact SoCal departure. We'll see you.
Departure, we'll see ya.
American 72 Heavy, RNAV Docker, wind 23011, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff.
25 right, clear for takeoff for American 72 Heavy.
That Saudia's got a pretty dope livery. Look at that. Hold on. Let's take a look real quick. Dude, that's awesome. Come on. That is sick with the swords and the fireworks. Give me a break. I mean, that is swagnificent. SkyWest 4975, caution wake turbulence, departing 777 Heavy, runway 25 right, line up and wait.
25 right, line up and wait, 4975.
And SkyWest 4975, traffic will cross downfield prior to departure.
Copy.
I love too, there's a Saudia flight and he's coming in from Orlando. I was about to taxi him to the international terminal. He's coming from Orlando, so. American 72 Heavy, contact SoCal departure. We'll see you.
SoCal departure for American 72 Heavy, thanks, CITC.
Saudia 121, taxi via Juliet Charlie to the ramp, cross runway 25 right. We'll see you.
Taxi taxi to ramp through Juliet, then Charlie, cross runway 25 right. Thank you so much, Saudi 121.
I always get the intrusive thought to give someone a takeoff clear. Like when I have someone holding in place, I always get this intrusive thought. That's why I could never be a real ATC. I always get the thought, oh, I should just send him right now. F it. F it. It'll make this guy go faster. I never do it. I would never do it. But this is like the equivalent of when you're driving a car. No one ever admits to this, but you're driving a car and sometimes you just get the urge. What if? It's amazing people. I always think it's amazing people don't just swerve into each other random. Like people say road rage is so crazy, but people don't really like swerve into each other that often. Not as much as you would think they would. Knowing people and knowing cars, at least I would think people would be running into each other on purpose a lot more than they actually do. But the intrusive thoughts don't always win. All right, that's enough sap. SkyWest 4975, RNAV Docker, wind 23011, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff.
25 right, clear for takeoff, RNAV Docker, SkyWest 4975.
What up, Cobweb? Good to see you, bro. How you doing, man? You take that S1 test yet, bro? Be honest. If you haven't, there's no shame. I literally did not take it for months. Sat on it for months. That's CRJ. I gotta fly it soon. Man, that is so cool.
28 Heavy, approaching 25 right.
SkyWest 4975, contact SoCal departure. We'll see you.
Departure, SkyWest 4975.
Air France 028 Heavy. RNAV Docker, wind 23011, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff.
Alright, RNAV Docker, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff for Air France 028 Heavy.
By the way, how's everyone liking the music? Is this stream better with or without the music? Be honest. If it sucks, you can tell me. If you love it, you can tell me, but...
LA Tower, my 9660, ready for taxi.
I particularly want to know if it sucks, because if too many people say they love it, then I'll have a real problem if I want to keep it. United 9660 LA Tower, altimeter 29905, runway 25 right, taxi via Bravo.
Altimeter 2995, taxi via Bravo 9660.
LA Tower, thank you so much for your service. Have a good day. Saudi 121, disconnecting.
Hey, thanks for flying, man. We'll see you. We gotta switch views here. I want to see this rotation. I will say too, and I didn't challenge him, but he's about to make a right turn, so he taxied extra long to, you know, Anyway, I didn't give him any hell over it, but plus I just like using that November taxiway. It's unused. Air France 028 Heavy, contact SoCal departure. We'll see you.
SoCal departure, bye-bye.
I don't get to use November very often, so I didn't want to talk him out of 25 right. Plus, I mean, what do we even need the North Complex for when we got like 2 guys on the ground? All right, this guy's going to... Boy, somewhere far away. Yeah, well, I swear I'm going to stream a flight soon, guys. Like tomorrow. Sometime soon, I'm going to stream a flight. We got United 9660 taxiing to the runway for departure. He's heading to Denver. And that is William. Home airport is Sierra Bravo, Sierra Papa, which Sao Paulo, Congonhas Airport. Wow. They've got that they've got that tile floor in there. That black and white checkered tile. What an airport. This is a thing I do. I like to pick random people and check out their home airports. Wow. Guess that's Sao Paulo, Brazil. Yep, sure enough. Tank is 20 says, or UATF. ATC, you mean? I'm doing virtual air traffic control here on the VATSIM network. So yeah, I am the air traffic controller, but these are not real planes. You could probably, sure you already guessed. United 9660 RNAV Docker. Wind 230 at 11, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV Docker, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff, 1167.
Oh look, we've got some guys on the GA ramp. Take a look. See if we can get them on camera here. But yeah, they're gonna be right over. Get the binoculars out here. Oh yeah, looks like I got a King Air. A couple of citations. Oh yeah. Once I get this guy out of here, I'm gonna go refill my water. United 9660, contact SoCal departure. We'll see you.
Contact departure, thank you.
Additional aircraft LA Tower will be stepping away for about 1 minute. Be right back. LA Tower's back. ETH7N says I'm S1 in the ZTLR tech and controlling is kind of boring. I get no traffic. Should I switch to ZLA? Great question. And S1 is kind of boring regardless. Because no one's going to show up unless there's also Tower and an ATIS online. And even then, I mean, it's got to be really busy for S1 to be an exciting task. Here in ZLA as an S1, you have control of like 2 taxiways and 1 runway. And well, you don't have control of the run, but you know what I mean? I think it's just kind of boring in general. Now, you're not wrong for wanting to be part of ZLA. No, but I joined ZLA because of the people, but also because it has the most traffic. And I was like, well, shit. If I can get exposed to the most traffic possible, then once I'm, already trained up and if I want to do a visitor, become a visitor somewhere and do events other places, that doubles my exposure to events. And now I can, like I'm in Texas, so Fort Worth and Houston don't get a ton of traffic. But I'd love to be able to control there for an event sometime as a visitor. But I figured if I come to LA, I'll get all this exposure, and then at any time, middle of the week, we can count on having traffic somewhere. Especially once I can do approach control or center. It's like, doesn't matter when you log on, you're going to have traffic in LA. And then once I'm trained up, when there is traffic and they need extra controllers in Houston or Fort Worth or wherever I might want to become a visitor, well, then I can hop over there and do that. So, Lindbergh definitely gets more traffic than Birmingham. Well, so y'all start on Birmingham, and then when do you get Charlotte? I fly in and out of Charlotte pretty often. I always wondered, like, You get just Birmingham for a while, and then you get Charlotte, and then you get Atlanta. Was here you get San Diego, basically everything except for Vegas and LA as ZLA. Then when you get Tower, it's the same thing. You get Tower at San Diego and everywhere else except LA. Then you get where I am, which is a solo certificate that expires in 2 days. And I'm hoping to renew or get my OTS. And that allows you to do just LA Tower. And then once you pass the OTS, then you can do LA and Vegas Tower. We get everything except for Charlotte and Atlanta, and 2 sessions for Charlotte. Man, that's hardcore. It makes sense though, because Charlotte's got a bunch of runways. It does make sense. Complex airport, because you can do simultaneous departures and shit out of there. I love Charlotte. Atlanta's fun too, but I love Charlotte. Because Charlotte's close to DC, and DC's online. Washington Center's online a lot. Especially in the latest when I fly, they're online a lot. Like weekend mornings, that dude Hans is always on. I fly with him every morning.
Tower, left at 1304, LS 25 left.
Alaska 1304, LA Tower, wind 23011, runway 25 left, clear to land. All right, we got an arrival.
Clear to land, Alaska 1304, good to be back.
Good to see you. Oh, that's our dude Carlos. What up, Carlos? Hell yeah, bro. Oh yeah, well, we'll definitely catch this. Look, we got a Korean Air coming in for the same runway, 747-800. Thank God. You're looking for something and you get like totally hopeless about it, and then it just turns right up. That's what just happened. Ugh. Whew.
Los Angeles Tower, Vision 75829er, with request.
Sorry about that. That was my father calling. November 75829 LA Tower. Go ahead.
Hey, how you doing? Requesting a VFR flight following to Kilo Lima Alpha Sierra at flight 1500.
November 75829, say aircraft type and say cruise again, please.
Aircraft type Sierra Foxtrot 50 and flight level 15,500.
Roger that. November 75829er. LA Tower. Cleared out of the LA Class Bravo airspace to the north. Fly runway heading for vectors. Maintain VFR at or below 3000. Departure frequency 128.05. Squawk 4750.
And squawk 4750, 75829.
Number 75829. I need a full read back. November 75829 LA Tower. It was cleared out of the LA Bravo airspace to the north. On departure, maintain VFR at 3,000 feet. Fly runway heading for vectors. Departure frequency 128.05. And you got the squawk correctly already. It was 4750.
Roger that. Cleared into the Bravo. Depart runway heading, maintain VFR at 3,000 and squawk 4750 for 75829.
And 75829 departure frequency will be 128.05.
128.05. 829.
Vision Jet 75829, read back correct. Advise short of Alpha for taxi.
Advise short of Alpha for taxi. 829.
All right, boom. I was hoping these guys were going to go VFR because they weren't filing any plans. I was like, all right, we're going to get some coveted VFR departure practice here. There's our dude Carlos, the beautiful arrival.
LAX Tower, Vision Jet 6372 Delta with request.
Alaska 1304, welcome to Los Angeles. Make right when able. Taxi via Kilo, taxi via Hotel Juliet Charlie, cross runway 25 right.
Right when able, Hotel Juliet, cross 25, right, Charlie to the Ram for Alaska 1304.
So, last aircraft calling LA Tower, say again.
Vision Jet 6372 Delta with request. Flight following to Kilo Lima Alpha Sierra. I'll have November on board.
Vision Jet 6372 Delta, LA Tower, Roger. Say destination again, sorry, and cruising altitude.
It's going to be Kilo Lima Alpha Sierra and cruising
same.
altitude of 15,500 feet.
Roger that. November 6372 Delta, clearance on request number 1, standby.
Roger.
And we'll change his squawk. Okay, there we go. November 6372 Delta, LA Tower, cleared out of the LA Bravo airspace to the north. On departure, maintain VFR at or below 3000. Fly runway heading for vectors. Departure frequency 128.05. Squawk 4741.
All right, Vision Jet 6372 Delta is clear out of the Class Bravo airspace. VFR departures to the north at 3000. Fly runway heading, squawk 4741 and departures 128.05.
November 6372 Delta, read back correct. Beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. We love to see it. Let's check these guys out here. Oh yeah, relatively new guys. One's got 25 hours, one's got 33 hours, one's got 130 something hours, or maybe it was 150 something, 100 something. 153, yeah, and that's about right. That's about right. You want to fly LAX, get a couple dozen hours under your belt, you know? And then come here, and you'll be new, and you might make a mistake or two or whatever, but you're not gonna be horrific. I mean, man, people come here the very first flight. You guys see them every time, and they're horrific.
On 16 radio check.
Good day, Tower. Korean Air 74 Heavy inbound final on 25 left.
Japan Air 16 Heavy LA Tower 5x5 break. Korean Air 74 Heavy LA Tower wind 23011 runway 25 left clear to land.
Clear to land, Korean Air 74 Heavy.
Y'all like that quick radio check I squeezed in. Take another.
Hello, Japan Air 16 with information November. Ready for person stop.
Japan Air 16 Heavy LA Tower. Push back in the LA at your discretion. Advice short of Charlie for taxi.
Push back on discretion and advice for Charlie at Japan Air 16.
And wicked sick livery, dude.
LA Tower Delta 1821 radio check.
All right, let's not make this a trend, guys. Delta 1821 Heavy LA Tower 5x5.
Roger. Delta 1821, can you confirm departure runway is 24 left?
Delta 1821 Heavy. I'd rather do 25 right if you'll take it.
Yeah, stand by. Let me check 25 right.
Yeah, this is another one where, you know, he's in an A350, but an A350 can depart 25 right, you know, unless he tells me he can't, and then I got to take his word for it. But typically they can.
Yeah, Delta 1821, we could take 25 right.
Roger that, Delta 1821, you can expect 25 right. All right, very left of La Linea Centero there. Korean Air 74 Heavy, welcome to Los Angeles. Make right when able.
Making right when able. Korean Air 74 Heavy.
But hey, he's on the runway. We love it when they make it to the runway. Uh-oh, our dude Bill by Mel is observing ground. Uh-oh, it's the legend. It's the legend himself, Bill by Mel. What up, Big Daddy? How you doing?
Korean 74 Heavy, we've vacated runway 25 left.
Korean Air 74 Heavy, taxi via Lima to the ramp, cross runway 25 right. We'll see ya. Oh yeah, bro, come on up, advise.
Cross runway 25 right.
Been nice and slow.
Tower, America 2520, left 25 left.
Oh, you're not, nobody's, the voice chat is not streamed, so I love that you said that, though. It's hilarious. It did make me double check to confirm that nobody heard that. No, but yeah, no, nobody heard what you said about your private life. But I love that you said it. Welcome to Los Angeles. Tito's is clear. West Ops, VMC info. November's current. I'll keep it. And
180.
Hold on.
2217 Alpha is GA parking. Requesting BFR flying. Followed to.
I'll give him to you.
Las Vegas International.
I'm gonna give this guy to you.
17,500 feet.
Piaggio 2217 Alpha, LA Tower. Clearance on request number 1. Monitor LA ground. He will call you and give it to you on 121.75.
121.75. 17 out.
So yeah, I'm going to give that guy to you who's calling for the VFR clearance. Korean Air 74 Heavies taxiing on Lima. The parking, nobody else is moving. Any questions? Your control, AO. Central Aircraft LA ground is now online.
If you're online or if you're on the ground and you need clearance for taxi or IFR, BFR, contact LA Ground 121.75. Break, American 2520 Heavy, LA Tower, wind 23011, runway 25 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, 25 left, 2520.
Oh, he's just departing, and I think he's going to Vegas with these other two guys. That Piaggio on the south ramp.
Can you do a kilo? I recommend 148.
Kilo recommended 148. Thank you very much. Korean Air 74 Heavy.
What? Yeah. It's a Piaggio. That's that twin that's got the shit that points backwards. Yeah. I've got a drunk Bill by Mel on ground. Now, you know, he didn't confirm his drunkenness. He confirmed that he has, quote, had a few. But I can tell a difference. I can tell a looser. I can tell when I've got a looser Bill by Mel on the horn. A carefree debt doctor. I wonder if you can give debt diagnoses while under the influence. That's a question. Floater, but we survived. Yeah, hey, it looked good. It was a floater, but it looked good. Oh yeah, I don't have to care about Teetles. That is the real luxury of when ground gets online. American 2520 Heavy, welcome to Los Angeles. Taxi via Hotel Juliet, cross runway 25 right, then contact ground 121.75. We'll see you.
Hotel Juliet, cross 25 right, ground on the other side, 2520. See you.
Hey, that's Chris Ferguson inbound from DFW. And a resident of DFW, wow. A fellow member of the Metroplex. One of my neighbors.
Piaggio 2217 Alpha, LA Ground. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I'm at the DA parking with a request for VFR flying, follow to Las Vegas International 17,500.
American 2520 Los Angeles Ground. Continue Juliet Charlie to the Gram.
Juliet Charlie to the Gram, 2520.
Piaggio's 2217 Alpha Los Angeles Ground. I have your clearance advised, ready to come.
Ready to copy.
Diageo 2217 Alpha, you are cleared to Las Vegas out of the LA Bravo airspace to the east. Fly runway heading for vectors. Maintain VFR at or below 3,000 feet initially. Departure frequency 128.05. Expect 17.5. Shoot 5 minutes after departure. Squawk 4611.
Squad for
4611.
I love this. This guy has in his I do love the Fort Worth fucking attack. I don't know if this guy's part of it, but he put in his remarks. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. That it is, brother. That it is. American 2520 heavy. Every time I fly in and out of Fort Worth, I always have a similar type of remark in mind, and I always get comments from the controllers over there. I heard Japan Air guy just reconnected. By the way, just a quick reminder for everyone regarding movement areas, non-movement areas. In the ramp, you can do whatever you want. Now, don't slew. If you need to do slew mode, and that might have been what he was doing, or he was just regularly reconnecting, or whatever the case may be, you can disconnect and reconnect in a different location on the ramp. Nobody cares. You don't have to tell the controller. You don't have to do jack shit. You're in the ramp. We don't care. But don't do the slew mode thing, because that is so distracting when you see a plane going across the ramp in slew mode sideways or something. But if you're going to do slew mode, just disconnect, slew yourself wherever you're going, reconnect in the ramp area, the non-controlled, non-movement area, and you'll be all good. There are some airports that are exceptions to this rule in America, but typically you will know because they will tell you. And that's pretty much just Denver and Atlanta. There are others, but... No, not Atlanta. I just lied. Denver and Boston. Jesus H. Boston will want you to call before moving on the GA ramp. But, you know, makes sense. I'm sure it's very crowded. It is usually very crowded. Small airport, a lot of planes. Now, if you're flying, by the way, all this shit I said about non-movement areas, if you're flying an event, very often these areas can turn into movement areas to avoid pure chaos. That's true anywhere. Carlos, been busy with work recently. First time flying in a week, bro. I hear you, dude. I hear you, man. Real life shit, dude. I couldn't get on a few days ago. It was like the first time in a long time, and I was like, oh my God. Is this what having a life is like? If it is, I don't want one. You guys can have it back. I just want to fly on VATSIM all day. I really did have an idea for like a perpetual live stream. I really could get a 777 going and just never... I really thought about doing this. I wouldn't have, I wouldn't be sitting here attending it always, but boy, you'd be probably amazed at how often I would be actually here. I mean, we could launch a 777 and I could go about my life and come back 12 hours later for the descent. Just an idea. All right, here come our guys for their VFR departures. Oh, hell yeah. That's what I like. That beautiful sound of silence. It's great. Vision Jet 6372 Delta, LA Tower. Wind 230 at 11, runway 25 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 25 left for 6372 Delta.
Isn't that nice? Oh, yeah. Vision Jet 75829er, LA Tower, runway 25 left, line up and wait.
Runway 25 left, line up and wait. 75829er.
Awesome. Vision Jet 6372 Delta, contact SoCal departure. We'll see you.
Over to departure, we'll see you at 72 Delta.
Who did? he just passed his thing. Why not? He's probably like, fuck it, you know. Have to learn all that new shit. Vision Jet 75829er, wind 23011, runway 25 left, clear for takeoff.
25 left, clear for takeoff. 75829er.
All right, here goes our other Vision Jet. Vision Jet 75829er, contact SoCal departure. We'll see you.
Over departure. See ya. F75829er.
Okay, cool. I can tell Japan Air is with me now because he stopped there on the taxiway for about 15 seconds to like program his shit. yeah. Now he's taxiing again, so I know he's with me. I'm pretty sure the same is true of this Piaggio guy, but he's gonna contact me, so I'm just gonna wait. I'm model matching as him as a King Air, which I mean that's close enough. The engines are just facing the wrong way. Up RIP to Japan Air. He might reconnect. He's coastal right now. Piaggio 2217 Alpha LA Tower, you up? Piaggio 2217 Alpha LA Tower, wind 23011, runway 25 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 25 left.
I'll just take anything at this point. He could have grunted and I would have just accepted it if he started taking. If he just grunted and then took off 25 left, it would have been fine. He could have gone and then just started his takeoff fall. Like, yeah, fine. I'm going. I thought somebody else was calling me, but I don't know who the hell. Well, maybe it was your background, maybe. Yeah, maybe it was you, and I heard you in the background. November 2217 Alpha, contact SoCal departure. We'll see you.
Contact departure, 107 Alpha.
Japan Air 16 Heavy, runway LA Tower, runway 25 right, line up and wait.
Runway 25 right, line up and wait, Japan Air 16.
He disconnected and reconnected a couple of times, but he's back and looking better than ever with that Phoenix livery. Is that a Phoenix? What is the bird that they're featuring? It is a really dope logo they've got for Japan Air. Is that how ignorant I am of other cultures? I'm sure it's not a Phoenix. It's got to be some real bird that exists. Look at that. That is awesome, though. So we just departed a Vision Jet that's making a right turn, so we're going to give him some space before we launch this big bastard off the parallel going in basically the same direction. Somehow this guy just bumped his transponder. Now he's squawking incorrectly. He was squawking correctly on the ground, damn it. Japan Air 16 Heavy, RNAV Docker, wind 23011, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV Docker, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff, Japan Air 16 Heavy.
November 2217 Alpha, contact SoCal departure 128.05.
Contact Trouble 12.8505.
LA Tower, very good evening. Condor 2087, holding short runway 24 left, ready for departure.
Condor 2087 Heavy, LA Tower, runway 24 left, line up and wait.
24 left, line up and wait. Condor 2087 Heavy.
Yeah, it's later for you than it is for me for a change. Yeah, I won't feel like the early bird. Japan Air 16 Heavy, contact SoCal departure 128.05. We'll see you.
128.05, thank you very much, Japan Air 16.
So I didn't launch the Condor off the north side because this guy's making a right turn and the Condor guy's making a left turn. Don't want them to hit each other. And with some of these guys, let's be honest, we just don't know what in the hell they're going to do sometimes. Condor 2087 Heavy, LA Tower, RNAV Delray. Wind 24011, runway 24 left, clear for takeoff.
RNAV Delray 24 left, clear for takeoff, Condor 2087 Heavy.
See, still no full stripe livery. Kind of lame. We didn't get lucky on the model match that time for Condor. Look at that. That's awesome. Condor 2087 Heavy, contact SoCal departure. We'll see you.
Over to SoCal, see you.
So, boy, we have basically absolutely no traffic today. Look at all this. A whole lot of nothing. We got two guys. We got two whole guys. Boy, God bless that guy in the chat earlier. We get no traffic in Birmingham. Yep. Oh, trust and believe I understand the feeling of no traffic, my dude. Boy, it is really popping off in Fort Lauderdale. There must have been some kind of an event. What? Intentional aircraft, Los Angeles information Oscar is now current. Wind 240 at 11, run altimeter 299.5. I was ready to give someone a fucking takeoff clearance. Yeah, I started reading the new ATIS and I said wind 24011, and instead of the altimeter, I was about to give a fucking runway. I'm ready to clear somebody to land. We got 37 total flights. 37. Oh, it's extremely quiet. They got 29 flights in Fort Lauderdale. Wow, yeah, 26 total flights at Vegas. It does make sense. I mean, all these other centers are online on the East Coast. Man, all of Texas is online. And they've been online for 2 hours. I could have done the Austin or Houston Dallas turn, or the Austin Dallas turn. Yeah. I'm going on a flying spree soon. I've already kind of started. I've been on a flying spree lately. Except the difference is I've wanted to control. I've just been unable. Now I'm really wanting to fly more. Oh, nice. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, you're back, dude. Yeah, we gotta fly more, man. When are our next events? Oh, yeah. Boy, there are no VAT USA events until Saturday. Yeah. At least according to VATSIM radar. Yeah, then Saturday there's New York in the morning and Denver in the afternoon/evening. Dude, I'm going to do both. I'm going to fly the New York event all day, and then I'm going to fly from that event to Denver.
United 291 Heavy LA approach on ISS 25.
United 291 Heavy LA Tower. Verify runway again.
ILS 25 left.
United 291 Heavy, Roger. Wind 24011, runway 25 left. Clear to land.
This one, 25 left, one acknowledge. Thank you.
I don't know if you guys can see.
Challenger 2 Lima Papa's inbound ILS runway 25 left.
Challenger 2 Lima Papa LA Tower. Wind 240 at 11, runway 25 left, clear to land number 2, following a heavy 777 on a 6-mile final. Caution wake turbulence.
25 left, clear to land and caution wake turbulence. Challenger 2 Lima Papa.
Delta 1821 heavy LA Tower, traffic on a 5-mile final for the parallel. RNAV Docker, wind 240 at 11, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, Delta 1821 for 25 right.
Thank you. It is fun. Yeah. Yeah, it's local control, baby. Hey, I hope those guys call for pushback on a Charlie at the exact same time. United 291 heavy, traffic departs the parallel prior to your arrival. It's an A350 heavy. Now, again, only legal because we are in VFR conditions. United 291 heavy, welcome to Los Angeles. Make right when able.
Right when able, 1908.
Delta 1821 heavy, contact SoCal departure. We'll see you.
Over to departure for Delta 1821 heavy. Also, that looks sweet there, correct, incoming air.
I don't understand what he said either. Delta or United 291 heavy, taxi via Hotel Juliet Charlie to the ramp, cross runway 25 right. I feel like I heard Hotel Juliet Charlie. I feel like I heard Hotel Juliet Charlie in that. But it also sounded like he was at a Dave & Buster's or something. Yeah, I mean, it really sounded like a fucking Chuck E. Cheese. Could have swore I heard somebody doing a whack-a-mole in the background. Oh shit, you're on ground. My bad. United 291 heavy, taxi via Hotel Juliet, cross runway 25 right, then contact ground on 121.75. I gave him instructions all the way to the ramp at first. Yeah, that was my bad. Yeah. You know what? I think we're just gonna get what we get with this guy anyway. Actually. Oh wow, that's cool. Well, man, hey, I wonder if they have the same. No, totally different. Other airports. Yeah. Well, 291's in from Greensboro, and 292 is going to San Fran. Yeah, that's why I was looking. Yeah. Yo, that flight was a lot of fun yesterday, Matthew. Me and Matthew yesterday flew from Atlanta to Jacksonville for we flew from Vegas to LA. I flew Atlanta to Orlando on my own. Who? Oh, Matthew O. Oh, Carlos. Oh yeah, Carlos for sure. Hell yeah, dude. He's an OG, dude. The dead doctor. That's hilarious. It's the best, dude. The dead doctor. I've considered completely stealing it for my thing. That's why I made you. That's why and you've already anointed me. I've been given my PhD in debt by you, so I am also a debt doctor myself. I do have the right. El Nippon 125 Heavy, LA Tower. Hello again. Arnav Del Rey, wind 24011, runway 24 left, clear for takeoff.
G4 left, clear for takeoff. Arnav Del Rey, good to see you again on the 125 Heavy.
Challenger to Lima Papa, welcome to Los Angeles. Make left when able. Contact ground 121.75. We'll see you.
All right, 121.75 and left when able. Challenger to Lima Papa.
Oh yeah, we've flown with this guy plenty of times. I know too. I know, right? Hey, well, in this market, it's no surprise that there's a couple of real estate guys that have plenty of time on their hands. I call any of my friends in real estate right now. They all answer the phone. I haven't had anybody in this industry in probably a year and a half say, "Oh, I'm too busy. I can't talk." Yeah, dude, I answer the phone before it rings sometimes. The hairs on the back of my neck start standing up. I think somebody's going to call. Ooh, there might be a deal. Finally a deal. I remember deals. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we're heading for total meltdown. Total meltdown. And people are just now starting to realize that it might be possible things could go down a little bit. Isn't that crazy? I mean, we've been talking about it for 3 years. On the pond 125 heavy, contact SoCal departure. We will. So.
Or to SoCal departure, we will. On the pond 125 heavy.
We love a good see ya on this channel. Never gets old. Now when I fly, I get messages. Almost every time I fly now, I get messages from people. And one message I get often is simply, "You are the see ya guy." Which I'm not the see ya guy. I learned this from, all of the other jackasses on the network who do the see ya thing. And in real life, they'll say see ya. Well, but
Southwest State 23, visual
and then slow roll it. Southwest 823, LA Tower, wind 24011, runway 24 right, clear to land.
Go on, 24 right, Southwest State 23.
Man, this dude's far out. How long of a final is this guy on? Let's see. $15 miles. Oh, hell yeah. Are you in New York City? Oh, hell yeah, dude. That's awesome. Man, that's awesome. I want to go to New York soon. Yeah, maybe I'll see. I keep saying I'm gonna go somewhere, and then something happened. Like, dude, like my buddy died, and then I started looking at tickets like 2 days ago, and then now my sister's got her thing, and she's doing well. She's recovering and everything, so everything's good. But there's a lot I can't really get up and leave and go anywhere just yet. But do what? Oh yeah, I'm coming. But I want to go to San Diego or Miami and before then. And just spend some time on the beach. And now that we have CRC for Mac, dude, I could control from the beach. You know, I've got a hotspot.
Los Angeles Tower, United 292 rolling down Bravo.
Oh, it's all good. United 292 Heavy, LA Tower, RNAV Docker. Wind 24011, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV Docker 25 right, cover takeoff, United 292.
Maybe we can see the Southwest there on his approach. While United's on the rollout. Or on the takeoff roll, rather. Did I get... Oh, I gotta do my little boundary here. United 292, 25 right. Summer. You going to New York from LA? Hell yeah. United 292 Heavy, contact SoCal departure. We'll see ya.
Over departure, see you later, United 292.
They converted it into what? Oh, dude, that's awesome. I could very well be down. Dude, that would be awesome.
Southwest 823, welcome to Los Angeles. Make left when able. Cross runway 24 left. Then contact ground on 121.75. We'll see you.
Cross Steve left, ground 121.75, Southwest 823.
And these taxiways here, these are actually no longer existing. But if you don't have the updated scenery, they'll seem like normal taxiways. Who might a judge or kink shame if you want to exit on Old Zulu or Old Yankee? No judgment here. Hey, Carlos, you're right. We do have to do a group flight soon. I'll commit to a time and we'll put one together. I'm going to start streaming my flights. I had to just figure a couple things out with it, and I think I'm ready to stream it. What I really had to figure out is that... What was that? You know, because right now when I fly, I do 3 screens, and then I do 2 smaller screens with the instruments, and then another smaller screen for the FMC. And that works great, except that when you add streaming on top, it will overload my whole shit. Yeah, dude. Bro, hold on. I gotta be what? Muhammad. Well, my solo expires in 2 days.
This is legally my current last opportunity to stream or to do LAX until I can renew or do an OTS or something. Until I can do that, I don't have any other time I can control here. I expire in a couple of days, and I think the next 2 evenings are booked up if I remember right. So next time I'm online, we'll either be flying or we'll be at Lindy. Ask your MTR if you can renew. What is an MTR? Somebody else earlier gave me another 3-letter guy to talk to. I just have requested my sessions. I just have I just requested for my training sessions. I just did every hour of every day. I'm available. Please train me. That's what I don't know if that's really the best strategy though, because it, doesn't seem to work very well that way. I always think they maybe think I'm trying to get it at 6 a.m. and I'm not. I just am available from 6 a.m. to 11:30 p.m. It's not as sad as it sounds when you say it out loud, but it does sound sad. Uh-oh. Looks like we got a fucking intersection at Foxtrot. This guy's just going to go right onto the runway. United 849 LA Tower. Yeah, well, he's on the runway. Sunset, I will be online for 28 more minutes, and then I will be removed.
849 with you, lined up runway 25 right.
United 849, LA Tower. Next time, please do me a favor and don't get on the runway until I tell you to. Also, please taxi full length. You're currently at an intersection. Departure at Foxtrot.
Ground told us to line up and wait and then contact you. Sorry about that, Ed.
Did you? United 849, Roger. No worries. He's known for wild antics. I believe you, actually. United 849, wind 240 at 11, runway 25 right at Foxtrot, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff at Foxtrot. Thank you very much, 849.
Yeah, I actually believe that because when you got on, you said you've had a couple of drinks. Yeah, you fucking lined this, dude. You lined him up and waited, and then I'm giving fucking Bill a phone number to call. Yeah. I'm giving that phone number to Bill. Yeah, 512-420-6969. We got to talk about that, Bill. You made me look like a fool. Man. United 849, thanks for the help again. Contact SoCal departure. We'll see you, man.
SoCal departure, 13.5.
So, that is too funny, dude. I couldn't. Dude, when he said that, I couldn't even hear. I couldn't believe my ears, bro.
Southwest 3974 with you on the visual 24 right.
Southwest 3974 LA Tower, wind 240 11, runway 24 right, clear to land.
Got the winds clear to land, Southwest 3974.
Yeah, we can see him too, right out there. That was so funny, dude. Well, you know, it's funny because I say that like when it gets later in the night, because you, as a controller, you know that like in that you get to a point where your brain just thinks like, clear this motherfucker to land, and then your mouth just says the shit you got to say to do that, right? The wind, the fucking whatever the hell you got to say. But then once it's late enough in the night, or if you've had a couple of drinks or whatever, your lines get crossed in your brain, and your mouth just spits out some other dumb shit instead. Man, that was funny. I couldn't believe what he was saying, but then it was so ridiculous. It was like, yeah, yeah, it was so unbelievable. I'm like, well, you know, I couldn't believe that he was putting it on you like that. Hell yeah, Sunset. I hope so too. We'll get you pushed through expeditiously, sir. Matthew O says whatever you're having, he'll have a couple of them. What are you having tonight, Bill? What was the drink of choice this evening?
Another heavy run, Bravo for 2-foot, right?
Roger. Whoa, hold on. That was almost that was an exercise.
Heavy run, Bravo for 2-foot, right?
Oh, yeah, Niner Heavy LA Tower. Hello. RNAV Docker. Wind 24011, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV Docker, clear for takeoff 2-foot right, Hawaii Niner Heavy.
Boy, that was a wild arrival. Southwest 3974, welcome to Los Angeles. Make left to enable. Cross runway 24 left. Then contact ground 121.75. We'll see you.
121.75 on either side, Southwest 3974.
That was so funny, dude. With a splash of what? Oh, hell yeah. Hey, Carlos, big ups. Oh, Carlos would know about Alaska. He flies Alaska all the time. Bill's telling me his drinking tales here. So Bill was drinking vodka. So vodka martinis with a splash. That ologies. With Belvedere vodka. That's one thing about New York. It's tough drinking there because everyone there drinks a lot and nobody there cares about anything. Hawaiian Niner Heavy, contact SoCal departure. We'll see you.
Departure Niner Heavy, sit.
New York is one of my favorite cities to get drunk in. I've actually had the craziest night of my life drinking in New York City. It's the best. Oh. Man, the last time I was there, every time I've gone has been. Every time I've gone, I've had so much fun, crazy time, and it's all worked out serendipitously. God. It's so much fun. That's really funny. Yeah. Hey, that's my favorite gate, Sunset. That is my favorite gate. I love gate 69. It's like 69 Alpha, I think. What is? Yeah, I went through like a 3 or 4 year long tequila phase, and I've been off it now for about 3 years. I don't do tequila. You know what phase I'm in, Bill? And this might be my terminal drinking phase. I might have reached it actually. And it's not glamorous. I'm in my cheap light beer phase. Yep, I know. I know. But you know what's nice about a cheap light beer? Because I don't drink very often. I have no alcohol tolerance at all. I really don't drink much. So if I get Miller Lights, I can drink them infinitely and never get drunk. I mean, really infinitely. I mean, anyone can. Anybody who's above, 180 pounds or so can and I'm talking you drink it like it's a normal beer. I mean, it takes me a while to drink any kind of a beer. I don't like the taste of it. Like it's okay, it's fine, but I'm not much of a drinker. So it takes me a while to choke down a fucking beer. And by that time, the Miller Lite, I've already pissed it out by the time I'm done with it. So yeah, you can't just chug them infinitely, but drinking them like the rate of an adult, man. I mean, I really feel like I can quote unquote drink with anyone because they'll just drink more alcoholic shit faster than I will with my fucking Miller Lite. It's mostly water anyway, and you're basically staying hydrated too. People say to have a drink and then have a water, but if your drink is a watered down drink, you're there already, and it's always the cheapest thing on the menu. I mean, I could go on and on. You save so much time and money, and now you're the clear-headed one in the group, but you're also not the lame guy, sober one. Also, I do not use this as an excuse to drink and drive. I do not drink and drive. And that's not even just for the record. I truly do not. I am a 2-beer. That's also why I'm really just a 2. I have 2 light beers. If I go anywhere, I'll have 2 light beers. By the time I leave, I have already had my miniature hangover, nursed it, and am refreshed and renewed for a new day. Yeah, I went through a real tequila phase, and I don't know. Everyone has these horror stories with tequila. I don't. You said it doesn't agree with you. I started to have that problem more than anything. I was noticing I was just getting a stomach ache. It was just not. Yeah. I have it with some soda water. I have a couple. I'm like, yeah, I kind of feel like a piece of shit. And I became kind of a tequila snob during that. Oh, it's got to be 100% agave. Don't. And really, I'm still kind of that way though. Well, so much of, have you ever been to these I know you have, these all-inclusive resorts, and then I don't trust any of these because then you go and, oh yeah, all of the Cruzan rum and other like bullshit that's just grain alcohol that's flavored like something else. The worst. They take Everclear and they water it down to taste kind of like rum or to taste kind of like, vodka or whatever. They add flavorings and all this BS to it. And you're never actually drinking that actual thing. Matthew O asked if you're a fan of Moscow mules. Yeah. Yeah. So you went through a Moscow Mule phase. I did as well. They're good. I took one of these digestive tests a few years ago. They kind of like you have to do the unthinkable and then send it into a lab, and then they'll tell you all the things you can and can't eat. And it was a blessing and a curse because I found out exactly what I can and can't eat. I mean, it really is true. But my number one worst thing, ginger. Yeah, isn't that weird? And I was in a real Moscow. I was dating a girl who loved. I had that ginger beer stocked in my fridge for when she'd come over, and yeah, I really ended that. I still kept the ginger beer on tap, but yeah, no. Yeah, I quit drinking. Yeah, but the main thing I found out is I cannot eat cheese. Yeah, that was the one that made perfect sense. Yeah. Loop 4. Oh wow, yeah, me neither. He's going to San Diego. United 162, LA Tower, wind 240 at 11, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff.
5 right, clear for takeoff, United 162.
United 162. Oops. SAS, is that Swiss? Scandinavian. I'm glad I looked it up. Scandinavian 932 heavy, LA Tower, runway 25 right, line up and wait.
Runway 25 right, line up and wait, Scandinavian 932 heavy.
Dude, everyone is monitoring today. It's beautiful. We have not had one erroneous contact. The contacts have been contacting. The monitors have been monitoring. It really is so rewarding when they do it right. Very good work, everybody. Very good work. Well, you know what? The pros show up when there's not a ton of traffic. Isn't that funny? They're trying to avoid the amateurs. Oh, look, we've got another collision alert here on arrival. Dude, we had a crazy one earlier. 0.7 miles separation, 400 feet. Yeah, it's a couple of Airbuses on final. United 162, contact SoCal departure. We'll see you. Damn.
SoCal departure, I'm going United 162.
Leo, are you going to go back to Lindbergh after your cert expires? I think I have to. Until I can get another one. Yeah, I'm gonna reach out about getting another LA certificate. But yeah, we'll be probably flying, really. Probably flying, because Lindbergh, I mean, there's so many guys on Lindbergh Tower now. I really don't want to play that game. So I'm really just going to fly for a while until I can get another solo at LAX. Let's get the Navy at 932 Heavy. RNAV Docker, wind 24011, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff.
RNAV Docker, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff, get a Navy 932 Heavy.
I can't believe it's already been a month. We've spent a month on LA Tower already. And we've got 9 minutes left. We'll hand it over, and then I was going to do every day this week, but we got scheduled over with sessions. So this will be it for me here at LA Tower. And then we'll see what happens. In the Navy 932 Heavy, contact SoCal departure. We'll see you.
SoCal, get a Navy 932 Heavy, good night. Flight target evening Southwest 3025, ILS 24 right.
Jesus Christ. Southwest 3025, LA Tower. Wind 24011, runway 24 right, clear to land.
Clear to land 24 right, Southwest 3025.
Dude, he handed him off to me on a 25-mile final.
Los Angeles
Hey,
Tower,
Scandinavian 932. Thanks, man.
High flight 205 Super with you. ILS 25 left.
High fly 205 Super, LA Tower. Hello. Wind 24011, runway 25 left, clear to land.
25 left, clear to land. High flight 205 Super, thank you.
Yeah, that's our dude, High Fly. Hell yeah. Yeah, High Fly is one of our regulars. Scandinavian 932, really appreciate it, bro. Thank you for flying, and thank you for the nice comment. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yeah, Matthew and I were handed to SoCal super early. And here's the funny thing, too. Who knows, maybe this was why as well. I mean, you never know why things happen behind the scenes, but Matthew O and I yesterday were flying from Vegas to LA, and we got handed the SoCal departure at like flight level 250 or something, like super early. But then the funny part was I couldn't check in until probably another good 10,000 feet because approach was so busy that, it's funny. We got the early handoff, but then I checked in, really super late, which it didn't matter. As soon as I checked in, all I needed was what I got. All I got was what I needed, and that was the approach clearance. I mean, the approach into LA, it's kind of nice because it's just like a 40-mile final or something, 35, 40-mile final. It looks like we're going to get our A380 Super first. That's that light there on the right side. He's on about a 7-mile final. Oh, hey, look, the lights just came on. Huh.
Los Angeles Tower, Delta 291 Heavies with you, 21 miles out for runway 25 left.
Delta 291 Heavy, LA Tower. Wind 240 at 11, runway 25 left, clear to land number 2, following an A380 Super on a 6-mile final. Caution wake turbulence.
All right, cleared the land, and we'll watch for the wake turbulence behind the A380 Delta 291 Heavy.
Matthew, I do the same thing. Matthew said, even if I'm at Tower 15-ish miles, I wait until about 10 to call. Dude, I do the same thing, man. I don't blame these guys for calling. You really should call as soon as possible. Or, sometimes they'll tell you to call at a certain waypoint or whatever. But, no, I'm going to get off. All right, we are off of... No, bro.
Los Angeles Tower, Delta 291, is that 380 down? Is he touched down yet?
Delta 291 LA Tower, he's crossing the threshold now.
Thank you, sir.
Yep.
Hey, well, thank you guys for flying. Thank you for watching. If you like the stream, please like the stream. If you want to see me fly, that's probably what we're going to do next. So please subscribe, join the Discord. We're going to do a group flight sometime soon. Who knows? We might even be back on LA someday. But I got to figure out the solo certificate situation. And I would love to figure out how to get one of these fancy newfangled OTSs these guys are always talking about. I don't know where you get one of these, what store you got to go to.
I-205 Super, taxi to parking via Hotel Juliet, cross runway 25 right at Juliet. I'm in contact ground 121.75.
Taxi to parking via Hotel Juliet, cross 25 right, and contact ground. I flight 205 Super, thank you.
Yeah.
But yeah, hey, thank you guys for tuning in and hanging out. Been fun as always. And we'll see you soon.